الأسطوري الجرار ريفنجر.
Oh my. Whoa.
Carpet coming in from his ass. Oh my god. Catchley is in danger. Talk to me, he says. And he gets it. Well played there by X-Gal. Good at hunting.
What is coming? With a technical or right into between the forces. Well done. He kills the 2 full outposts.
Right then, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are at. Welcome back. It's only been a whole day since the last stream. Barely that even. Today we've got a very interesting set actually. I think everyone's been looking forward to this one between Lift-TruCK and DaVinci. The mystery man that is DaVinci, who has kind of come along and is actually very, very good. Up against a master today, so it's going to be a very interesting test for him. First thing we should probably say is a lot of you will all probably worked out by now, it is annoyingly a replay cast. It is what it is. The ping was just massively higher when it was only the two, including me, I should say. When it was just the two of them, ping was fine. Seems to be there's some sort of issue with DaVinci having a third person or any sort of like person beyond just the two of them. I think as soon as you get more players, it was causing all sorts of issues. So that is the situation. We are live replay casting. The good news I can say is we'll do a little bit of brief preamble now, and there already is one game ready to go. So it's not all doom and gloom. We will just go through the usual bits very quickly here. Obviously, we've got the bracket. We'll come to that in a second. Prize pool, which I'm not actually going to show on this stream, but huge thank you, obviously, to all the sponsors. Especially Oxygen and AK with $10,000 each, and obviously, you know, your Calabros with the crazy $1,800, you know, $1,000+ from Vin Dharma. Yeah, you get the idea. B Legacy $530 odd. It's all very amazing from them and much appreciated, of course. Format. Standard stuff. Main thing, of course, is exactly the same as yesterday because we're at round 3, so it is best of 11. If it goes 5-5, which would be epic if we did see that, we get a demo mirror on the AKA's Magic. And that is the main thing. Those are the main things to know. Of course, just as a reminder of the map pick ban system. Map pool is just going to be showed here briefly for anyone that's forgotten it or is seeing this for the first time. But yes, map pick ban system. So we take all of these maps and we go through a bit of a process. Obviously, this process couldn't be shown live today because we wanted to get the games going so that we can just kind of get into it. But long story short, we've been through the map pick a ban system already. The idea was player 1, which was Lift-TruCK, bans a map, then DaVinci bans a map, and then Lift-TruCK picks the map that they will play on first. So on and so forth. They just follow this process until they've each selected 2 maps each, because then that'd be 4 maps in total. The 5th map is decided by the system so that it's fair, and the 6th map is decided already because it's on AKA's Magic if it did go that far. Okay, let us just quickly shift on. Let's just go remind ourselves of the bracket. Spoiler alert. Sorry, I should have probably done that. Apologies, everyone. A bit of a spoiler alert, just in case you didn't want to see anything. We have this result here from round 3. I will not actually say, just in case someone doesn't want spoiling. It's all early days. A very interesting game there, though. Got this coming up tomorrow, I believe. We've got a result here, and yesterday on my channel we had Boyka and Raging K. Again, I won't say it just in case someone's trying to avoid it. Ninja Fargo is yet to come, and then we also had Killer Vivid earlier. Okay, so this is where we're looking at. So these are the maps that have been chosen by the players. Lift-TruCK was player 1, so you can kind of see in this action log on the left what happened. Lift went and banned Shiva's Paradise. DaVinci banned Blue Hole. And then Lift's first map, and the map they're playing on as we speak, will be cool, or maybe even finished by now, is Koujou. And then second will be TD NoBugsCars ZH by DaVinci. Snowy Drought was then banned by Lift-TruCK, probably in response to the pick by DaVinci, actually. Sakura Forest was then banned by DaVinci. Oxygen was then picked by Truck. Tiny Tactics was selected by DaVinci. And last but not least, the system then chose a Thermopylae. God, I'm not even going to pronounce it. That map. V5 of that map. And of course, if it does go 5-5, we'll end up with a AK's Magic Decider. Okay, I think I'm going to get you guys in game and let's actually get some replays on the go, shall we? First and foremost, I actually need to come out of full screen mode on Chrome. I need to make sure I stop the poll after the first game and we'll load 0 out. So yeah, apologies for the minor delay, everyone. In a way, having that slight delay kind of helps because it just gives more time for the game pool to build up from the replays. The last thing we want is some kind of midstream delay. Okay, 1 second. There's one last thing I actually need to do, which is, you know, actually download the replay. That would help, wouldn't it? I did download it already. I just forgot to move it to the folder. So let's go and do that quickly. And we'll also do some editing, so nothing's given away in terms of times, because we don't want to. We're trying to maximize or minimize spoilers is the aim of the game here. Let's see, 5U, and we'll call you Lift-TruCK 1. Okay, right. So now is the time. We're finally going to get into it. Right, hope everyone's ready. Strap yourselves in, and yeah, let's go for it. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way. I won't dwell. I will come to that in a minute. Live chat is pretty live. I need to remember this. But anyway, we start on the right then. We've got DaVinci playing in the purple as Vanilla China. Left-hand side, it's Lift-TruCK. He's in the blue, playing as USA Laser General. I feel like my voice is a tiny bit off today. I can't lie. It was a lot of shouting in my football match. Let's just say I didn't play very well. So yeah, it wasn't ideal. Looks like everything's working all right on stream, so that's good. Any issues, do please let me know. I'll try and crop them up. Although the chat is looking very hectic, which is good. That's what we want. We see 2 supply build from DaVinci with a barracks and a war factory. I think this map is really heavily favouring the laser, actually. I think it's very difficult to get work done here as the China. Pretty much everything has to go for you perfectly. So it'll be interesting to see how DaVinci copes with this matchup on this map. Looks like Lift-TruCK wants to be aggressive with this dozer. Very aggressive, even. But he might be a bit too aggressive. This is going to be a TT place. Yeah, it is. Alright, that's nice. So that shouldn't get too much work done now. Nice response from DaVinci. He's on 3 supplies now. Yeah, there we go. First V is going to come over to the oil. That should deny. I think DaVinci probably is going to expect this. We also have a GAT going on the top side here as well. Yeah, that's definitely getting denied. Can he get it in there in time is the big question. No, he cannot. But he does get the barracks up. That's important. That's just an empty V, I think. Yeah. Oils come in. And yeah, GAT there does hit the dozer, which means Lift-TruCK is aware of it. Oh, that's very nicely done with the Hellfire drone, actually. Good move from Lift-TruCK, that. Good start for him. Yeah, 1 dozer down already then. Immediate expansion here from DaVinci. I kind of like this, actually. And he is also going to try and sneak a GAT here on the left-hand side. Second war factory is now going up. Nothing too much going on in the base of Lift-TruCK. Just slow and steady. Hopefully for him, wins the race. Yeah, nice. Okay, it's a fairly methodical start from both players, actually. How many dozers? 2, I think. 2 dozers left for DaVinci. We've got the one here and the one here. So he's being pretty ballsy. I kind of like this. I think you kind of have to do something against the USA. Got a Troop Crawler coming out now. And I think he's going to try and get more tank hunters in this bunker, ideally. What I like about this is that he's also expanding at the top. Trying to make it that little bit harder. Ranger is in there, actually. That's kind of nice. We are going to have a bit of a move out here. This is a pretty scary army. Needs to avoid the gap, though. He has to be very careful moving into this. But as long as the micro is good, he should be able to deal with this, mop this up. DaVinci's going to try and respond with a few tank hunters, but it could be too much, this. 1v... Actually getting away. Yeah, this might be terminal. And S&D coming in at the perfect time. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's rough. Because you can have a fairly solid start. I mean, you look at the purple on the map and still end up in a position like this. Lift-TruCK deciding to skirt around, interestingly. We've got more building at the back here for Lift in the meantime. Airfield's going to go down. Massive XP advantage here. And actually, Lift can just pretty much headbutt this. Yeah, I like that. Maybe these two tank hunters or tank hunters should probably go in there. Oil's going to go down now. A lot of tank hunters that. Lift needs to be pretty careful. Does keep the V alive. Spoke too soon. He doesn't keep the V alive. And yeah, with the S&D, with the micro, it's very, very difficult. Does take 1v out, though. 1MD getting saved there. It's a good effort, this, from DaVinci to try and stay alive. But it is, without MiGs, it's incredibly difficult. That's what Lift-TruCK's done very nice here. He just hasn't given any chance to get these MiGs up. And actually, he's not even trying. I think that dozer's definitely in a bit of bother. Colonel Burton now on the scene as well. Ooh. Mine's coming in just a... Oh, that was actually on the bunker, wasn't it? Dozer goes down. Train coming in. But, yeah. How long can DaVinci go for here? It's pretty rough for him. He didn't lose too much in his actual base, but he is running out of supplies quite quickly. And Lift-TruCK's been pretty chilled. He hasn't taken any economic damage. He's got an expansion down here. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, this. He's going to try a bit of a blob. Probably the only thing he can do, but the amount... Oh, my... Look at the size of the army. There's actually Pathfinders out. Ah, yeah. As soon as he hears a Pathfinder, he's going to just quit out. Surely. I tell you now, the second he hears one... The second he hears one, he's going to quit. I certainly would. Yeah, surely. Yeah, there you go. Called it. That wasn't even remotely surprising. It's very rough when that happens. But yeah, GG. Nice try from DaVinci to try and hold. But yeah, that one gap in his base. Just couldn't get the MiGs up. And that was very nicely done from Lift-TruCK in the end. He takes a 1-0 lead. The interesting thing is that I don't know if we have a second game available yet. Which is interesting. It kind of suggests that the second game lasted considerably longer. Alright, let's end the poll at this point. Before I forget. Because I know what I'm like. Oh no, I'm lying. There definitely are more games. So we're kind of in the clear here. There's actually 2 more games. So yeah, we're gonna be on schedule here, everyone. Which is good to know. Let's just refresh this. And you into you. Always nice when, even though in the sort of face of adversity, we managed to get past it, so to speak. Okay. Right, so if I come back and we go back in. I've been very oblivious to chat, my apologies. I need to try and pay more attention. But yes, we have now got the second game. I've kind of already immediately spoiled. I mean, you guys know that it's going to be on TD because you've seen it. So I'm not too worried about that. Let me just increase the brightness on my phone so I can hopefully see the chat a little bit better than what I can currently. But in the meantime, game number 2. Did I even give Lift a score? No, of course I didn't. Let's get him on the board, shall we? 1-0 lead for him. We start then this time with DaVinci on the left-hand side in the purple. He's playing as USA Laser General. Right-hand side, it's OE-TruCK. Lift-TruCK is playing in the blue as Vanilla China. Whilst they're doing their initial build orders, let's say hello to everyone. Exile, welcome to you, man. There's a few Arabic names that I won't even... Well, I literally cannot pronounce, so hello to all of you. Sunder Moon, hello. Mark Smart, good to see you again. Pret, good to see you, hello. Good timing there. Henk, Jacob, Brian Kindly again, welcome, man. Wonkabao, Lolladin, hello. Still need to do the crypto thing, by the way. McWarry, Redker, everyone else, welcome. 200 people already in, crikey. Big numbers. So what are we seeing from the last game that's any different? I think we've got this dozer not being as aggressive. I think it was just 2 dozers this time, actually, whereas I'm pretty sure Lift... Oh, no, it's 3 dozers, okay. DaVinci is slightly quicker to get in this building. I think it is surprisingly important to get in this building, actually. Grandmaster, welcome to... I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello. Sure, I missed a load of people, but we'll rectify it in due course. Alright, first guy is going to come on the right. Should get intercepted quite easily. And it is going to be. I think there was only the one MD in there, though. The difference between this game and the last game is that Lift's oils aren't being denied. Whereas DaVinci actually was pretty slow to get to these. That V goes down, but the GAT also goes down. We have a GAT trying to sneak on the left-hand side. That firebase is going to intercept that. A lot of damage put on. It only needs 1 more hit, but it does get away. And a stream of GATs is going to follow. But DaVinci is on it. He is going to make sure he cannot harass that position, which is nice. Second oil coming in. Here as well is already in, and this one in the corner is also in. We have a bit of a stream of infantry slowly creeping towards the base of DaVinci here. This is where it starts to get potentially difficult for the USA, but that is a lot of ease. I think a Tovi spam can work quite well here, especially when you're up against what Lift's trying to achieve. Very nice trying to go for these buildings as well. They're surprisingly annoying. We have a GAT that actually has snuck on the left-hand side here. So that's going to cause DaVinci to have to pull back, which is not what he's after. Quite a bit of damage is on that GAT, but the Chinooks are still in danger. They are being microed away, however. The army's pushing forwards. That's going to give Lift the go-aheads. But yeah, what has DaVinci got in his base? He's been left pretty exposed here. Von V should come out and finish this gap. But, wow. There's the unit. There's the unit that DaVinci couldn't get out. Yeah, DaVinci struggling against the master that is Lift-TruCK in this particular game. Easy to forget where Lift-TruCK's at. But yeah, it looks like the Laser China has certainly advantaged Lift-TruCK. Or maybe Koujou is his advantage. DaVinci's going to try, but I think he's going to probably see this army, and that might be that. Especially with the MiGs in play. Doesn't actually... I don't even think he takes the oil, does he? Nah, he won't take that. No way. And that, I reckon, is that. Yeah. Very well played. Very, very well played there from Lift-TruCK. Absolutely, well, dominant. Very, very impressive play. Actually made that look like the China was stronger. I'm not entirely sure who's meant to win that. I would have thought the Laser, but I think that the China can get a lot of work done on that map, in fairness. But you saw the difference between them. Absolutely flawless from Lift. Yeah, I completely agree. It was absolutely agree with you there, Lolladon. Very nicely done from him. We are now on our 3rd game, so let's jump right into it. All right. So we started in with DaVinci this time, once again playing as Laser General in the purple. But this time we're on TD NoBugsCars, a very original map. Oh, just not what you need, another USA China. We start with Lift-TruCK at the bottom here. He's playing in the blue as infantry. Bearbog, welcome to you, has asked, where's DaVinci from? No idea. No one knows. It's the great mystery of the World Series this year. Hello, Boyka in the chat, who's calling us 6-0. Well, you never know. It's possible based on that. Martin Nick, welcome to you, by the way. I'm sure I've said welcome to the same people multiple times, but I lose track all the time. Gonna get a standard build from DaVinci. Now, for those that aren't familiar, a standard build when you're playing as USA is you get you get a power, obviously, 2 supplies, War Factory Barracks, and you basically get these with missile defenders in them. Normally you add an ambulance in there as well. However, in Lift-TruCK's case, he's going for a slightly more methodical build. Got himself presumably a tank hunter in this building. Oh, tell a lie, of course he has. It's I forget these. I keep thinking he's China. He's not. He's obviously infantry. So he's going to go for a right. Going to go for a big blob of units. That little trick that he just played there was to get the horde bonus on more units that he built from this barracks. You need at least 5 to be able to pull off that trick. So actually the 3 that were already in here don't get the horde bonus as standard. So if you add something to it, you end up essentially with a position. DaVinci is going to react. But is he going to be able to react efficiently? That V was a bit suicidal. Ah, he's not even hitting that. I think he should have just evac'd and warded him off there. A little bit wasteful from DaVinci there, that first unit. Is he just a little bit tilted? That M missile defender should probably intercept here. Yeah, it will. Oh, it does just get it. Minigunner is going to survive. That's actually quite important. Yeah, DaVinci is battening down the hatches. The only problem is, can he get sufficient flashbangs out in time? He's going to go on a bit of a poke on the right-hand side. Does Lift-TruCK have anything in here, though? Yes, he does. Okay. And now there's another... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it's pretty rough, this. Very, very rough. That infantry is so powerful. I'll be interested to see how Lift-TruCK deals with this, actually, in the reverse. Quite a lot of men did go down just there from the firebase, actually. But do we have flashbangs? There's not even flashbangs out. Yeah. I mean, without flashbangs, you've got no chance. Okay, now they come in. But you see that minigunner that didn't die earlier? It's having a whale of a time. Yeah, minigunners aside, tank hunters are still putting plenty of work in, but what has Lift-TruCK got behind this? Probably quite a lot. The Vs are going down quite easily here. I think he's ultimately going to hold DaVinci. Needs to probably avoid losing more Vs cheaply, and he will just about avoid that. Next outpost is coming. Do we have a prop? No, but we're going to see an airfield. There's a tank hunter that will not die. I think it will now, though. Yeah, there you go. And at this point, this is the point where DaVinci could potentially stabilize. He's now got MDs in good positions. And he is actually going to pop that open, so yeah, not too bad. Left-hand side, there is going to be a potential poke. But I think at this point, this is all buying time for Misc. And actually, Black Napalm's already in play. So that's why we saw a bit of a delay in the stream of units coming through to the base of DaVinci. He was delaying because he was building Black Napalm. Jacob says probably a 1-1 matchup. Yeah, not necessarily though. Not necessarily at all. It's very nice. Lift-TruCK's on fire, to be honest with you. He's really looking sharp in this set, I have to say. Every single unit is being preserved pretty much as well as they possibly can. But you're going to see a prop come out now. No capture building. Oh, there is capture building. Okay. Lift-TruCK has actually forgotten to put a man in that building. Or deliberately evac because of the flashbangs, which is possible. DaVinci has bought himself time. Don't know what's going on with this Chinook, however. Has it been pulled back and he's forgotten about it? I think so. That is going to hurt his economy quite a lot. Not what you need when you're playing against a master. Oh dear. Yeah, tough. Gonna try very cheekily to go for that. I think that's a little bit ambitious. And I'm pretty sure... I mean, neither player's seen this yet. Oh my word. Neither player's seen it. That isn't cancelled by DaVinci either. So loses a dozer and loses a firebase, $1,000 right there. Unbuilt firebase scaffold. Is going to get his search and destroy him, but can he really hold with the MiGs are nearby? And we've also got ECMs. This is kind of the army of death for infantry, really. In come the MiGs. Avenger comes in just a little bit late. One MiG does go down. Very, very difficult this though for the laser here. Expect this oil to just get gunned down. I don't think DaVinci can really do anything about it. Hello, red versus blue, by the way. Welcome to you. Yeah, that oil is pretty cooked. I think we've seen a Lotus. Yep, we have. Lotus is there. She's captured that oil. Nice harassment from DaVinci, but yeah, here's another thing that makes it ridiculous when you're playing against infantry. I mean, the range of that Lotus. You take out an Avenger like this so easily. And then threat eliminated. Just like that. Yeah, quit. Straight away. It's rough. There's so many decent things that infantry can do against the USA. It is very, very tricky. However, if they can get to 3-star, I was about to say 3-3 then. If they can get to 3-star, the game does start to swing in their favor a little bit. I'm just going to put a 3 on the scoreboard. I'm just going to do a quick check to see if we've got more replays yet. We do. Okay. Let's just double check. Yes. All right. That replay is in. I'm just going to quickly actually get it across into our preferred format. And trying to type a lot less than what I did yesterday. I did actually check all my settings. It should be my micro should be set up to not pick up on the keyboard, but for some reason it was a lot yesterday. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Anyway, we're into game number 4 now. This is the one I'm interested to see. We've this time got DaVinci starting on the bottom side, playing obviously in the purple as infantry. At the top, it's Lift-TruCK in the blue, playing as laser. So yeah, what will Lift-TruCK do differently to DaVinci in that last game? I am not too sure. It'll also be interesting to see if DaVinci goes for the Hail Mary licks. One thing that's not ideal on this map, actually, and it kind of gets underrated, is just how far the starting position is from the supplies. I mean, if you're up here, you've got to go all the way. It's a little bit nearer, depending on where your dozer is. But when you're down here, your CC starts here. Look how far you've got to go just to get to supply. I mean, arguably not balanced. He's actually going to go for a war factory, okay. Yeah, interesting to see this. Depending on the matchups, depends on when, how quickly you find these can go, these sets. So far, we've had nothing but USA-Chinas. They can go relatively quickly, which is why we're already at 3-0. Mark Smart says DaVinci is good and Lift-TruCK is OP. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It is fair. DaVinci's a very good player, but sometimes when you're up against someone of Lift-TruCK's quality, it's just very, very difficult. Lift-TruCK's already seen what's going on, and he's actually, in my mind, responding a fair bit quicker. However, could an outpost just sneak up there? Maybe. I don't know. Might not, actually. We already have harassment attempts coming in from Lift-TruCK. Hashem, hello to you in the chat. Bash AR, welcome. Urban Crackbooks, in case I didn't say it, hello to you, man. Yeah, that first V. And actually, this is quite nice. He's going to take that building. That's a good move. He's actually going to play it defensively. I don't mind that from DaVinci. He is going to play it cautious, but this actually suits Lift-TruCK. It buys him more time. And it just every little bit of time. Interesting building a firebase here, actually. I'm not sure about that. Just because he's already covered this position. Well, I guess he hasn't really covered it off. But if you know your opponent's covering it off. Ooh, this... Ah, it's flashbangs already. Right, okay. I was going to say. And now look at this middle control. Instant laser lock coming out of Lift-TruCK there. But, nicely done from DaVinci. So now I'm going to skirt on that left-hand side, and he will bump into a firebase. Suddenly that firebase doesn't look so bad. Has Boyka heard of DK Crazy? I mean, yes. He most definitely has. I can assure you of that. We all have. DK Crazy is not a bad theory, actually. Marzen, can you have mod here? Yeah, you... Can you ask another mod to give it to you? If not, I'll... Piddix. Oh, I see. I hope you get it. Okay, right. Well, 1 second. Yeah. I'll keep an eye on the action, but I will try and sort that at the same time. 1 second. Bear with me. You'll have to bear with me a minute, and I'll get it sorted for you. Yeah, I need a Arabic mod for sure. Okay, there's going to be a bit of a poke on the right-hand side. I could, in theory, pause it, but I kind of don't want to. It feels like it spoils it a little bit. But yes, whilst this is going on, we can very quickly come here and we'll find Marzen in the chat. Where is he? He was here. There he is. Marzen. I'm just about keeping on top of the action by the looks of it. Add as moderator. Save. Okay, should be done now. Thank you for that, by the way. Appreciate it. Good in and out action with the tank hunter by DaVinci. We do have ECMs now. That's actually going to help him quite a lot in these ground fights. The Lift-TruCK's making him work. All the pressure is pretty much playing on him so far. Does need to be careful with the bunker, though. This is nicely done from DaVinci as well. S&D now comes in. Just notice the difference in these games. Ooh. Does lose one there. I think the key is MiGs. Yeah, we need to see some MiGs, I think. The Avenger's actually already in anticipation of it. Loads of fire bases. The difference really is just Lift's base has pretty much been untouched in every single game we've seen so far. Hello, Vodka, by the way. Welcome to you. And roll. Hola, good sir. Yeah, here comes that. But Lift-TruCK's kind of on it. He knows what he's up against. I like that from him, and he's gonna lose it, is he? No, he keeps it alive. That was a very nice mix strike as well. So at this point, I think he needs to get the Black Lotus out, put it in the outpost, heal it instantly, and then tuck it behind the army, ideally. There's still a lot of work for Lift-TruCK to do in this game. But can he get himself to level 3, Lift-TruCK? If he can, it gets a lot harder. Yeah, really nice from Lift-TruCK. Really, really nicely done. There's the first. Actually going to go for the V, interestingly. MiGs are obviously out. We know that. This is interesting that he's going for the Vs here. Oh, I kind of like it. Easy pickoffs then. Needs to get the Lotus in the outpost. Kind of a cheap trick if you put it in the outpost and take it out. It's pretty much instant heal. A bit like a tunnel network for GLA. Ooh. Was that Colonel Burton? It was. Very nice response there from DaVinci to deny that. Gonna see some Inferno cannons now. I don't mind that. It will be a good way of flushing out this building, I think. Carl, welcome to you. Hope you can come back. We will see. Hello, Fire Round, by the way. Yeah, this Inferno cannon's kind of nice, actually. Need to be very careful. Don't want to take any hits at all. And yeah, he knows. DaVinci knows that. There, that's going to pretty much all melt, I suspect. Yeah. Keeps them all alive as well. That's nice. This is good from DaVinci. Actually, it's getting some work done with these Inferno Cannons. He needs the third to get the Firestorm. Oh, no, he gets it because of the Hawkbow. Wow, okay. And Lift-TruCK does lose quite a bit there. Wants the Avenger, doesn't he? Yeah, it does go down. Wow, okay. OP Inferno Cannon. They did a lot of work. Doesn't lose any MiGs there. DaVinci playing very nicely. Is floating a little bit. Actually, both players are. As I say that, I think he's cancelled something in the process. Yeah, it might have been a particle that he cancelled, actually. Probably to invest in more units that he's inevitably going to need. But good control for DaVinci here. He has got the middle. He's going to go for a second airfield. Does he have a CC? Yeah, he has a CC back. Okay. Incredibly, there's no CC for Lift-TruCK just yet, which is a surprise. Oh, he knows it as well. He knows it. I like it. Wait, what? Oh, it's this, he went for the search and destroy in the end. He could have hunted him. Oh, the hunt was on. Did he know? I thought he was going to go for the hunt there. That would have been a great move. Oh, man. Surely that spooked him. No, it hasn't. He's going for the strat. Just send your 4 MiGs around here and hunt him. That would be a brilliant move. I mean, obviously this game's already played, but you know, that'd be one way to increase your chances, because you get to 3-star then, and then you use artillery. That was suicidal there from Lift-TruCK. Is Lift-TruCK slowly losing this game? Being a little bit slow to move. Oh, he actually gets the Firestorm. Wow, okay. And a random V isn't going to do that much, especially when it gets picked off like that. DaVinci's on it this game. He is on it. Rufus says DaVinci's not being aggressive. As you say that, he marches forward with an army. I don't think he needs to. I think he has to be tactical. I think he has to be clever. This Inferno Cannon, it's really nice combinations, isn't it? Really, really nice to see. The Inferno Cannons, however, are vulnerable. That one doesn't go down. Somehow hasn't gone down yet. I've got no idea how. Alright, now it goes down. Oh, not before it gets a Firestorm in. Right, the MiGs should be able to... as I say it. The MiGs could have come in on this army. That's kind of a missed opportunity there. S&D is now reinstalled. Instant Lotus capture there, however. And there is the 3-star. Interesting. Lotus actually, that's quite a nice little bonus there. We're going to see the carpet and the artillery is going to go on the oil. I still think a hunt is on here. Lotus actually is still alive right now. Isn't going to last very long, though. That's the oil gone. There is a supply drop zone out and still quite a bit of money left on this supply, though. But yeah, look at the purple on the map now. It is getting harder and harder for Lift-TruCK, this. Ooh. What was he trying to do? That's really nicely done. I think we're seeing a DaVinci victory here, you know. It is looking very, very good for him. Lift-TruCK is struggling to hold this. He needs to get to 3-star, but he's still about 400 XP off of that. Yeah, I think he's done it, hasn't he? Yeah, he's done it. Hey, there we go. Well done, DaVinci. Very well played, sir. But look how hard you have to work just to get a victory off a milestone. This is the thing. This is the difference. When you play against these level of players, it is just so, so tough to get these victories in. But he does get himself on the scoreboard. Very well done to him. Let me just check quickly. Okay. And we do have another game. That's good. And we're on oxygen because that was picked by Lift-TruCK. A few seconds spoiler for you guys. Yeah, overall managing to stay on pace here, which is obviously great. Also, my girlfriend would be happy because she wants to go out for an Italian tonight. And I told her it depends on how long the stream lasts. Oh, God, I'm a terrible guy. Right, I've got the scoreboard sorted. It is a 3-1 lead for Lift-TruCK. DaVinci's on the board. Can he get a second? We're about to find out. Alright. DaVinci then in the purple. Starts at the top. He is playing as China Tank General. At the bottom, ooh, this is going to be a nice matchup on this map. Lift-TruCK playing in the blue as Nuke. Now, normally, when you see Nuke Tank, you think, yeah, the Nuke's probably got this. But I think on this map, it's not very, like, it's pretty choky in places. So it's easier for the tank to deal with the initial rush of Battle Masters that will inevitably come in your base. Like, you can easily just hold 1, 2, 3 positions. So the interesting part will be what happens late game. And the tank does have a little bit more of a chance. I say little, obviously the Nuke can still get Nuke Migs. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, this. 287 people live. Oh, wow. Not entirely sure I've had that many before, you know. I think that's got to be a record, surely. Omar Russ, welcome to you. I'm going to see 2 supplies attempt at an oil grab and a war factory from Truck. 2 supplies, war factory, and attempt at a grab, oil grab also from DaVinci. The only difference is that Lift's actually decided to go for the veterancy upgrade. As the Nuke, I am surprised, actually. I am surprised at that. I really am. Because when you get to 3-star, you are immediately... By getting this, you immediately forego getting the 3-star general. And you've already covered it off anyway. So yeah, interesting choice. Question is, can DaVinci cover this off in time? Pretty sure he can. This... Nicely done from Lift-TruCK. Yeah, okay. He doesn't actually lose any tank hunters, crucially. And there is now Battlemaster to deal with this. This is a good start for DaVinci, I'd say. And he's going to already try and get some elixirs out. He's actually going to try... This is really good play. Look at this. Look at the reaction. Takes a little bit of damage on the truck, but otherwise, good result. Now, the only downside is that... Truck is going to take these oils. I think a flamer over here straight away. Well, it wouldn't have worked because Lift-TruCK obviously sent the Battlemaster. But trying to deny these as the tank is really important, I think. Because this is allowing the expansion now for Lift quite quickly. Second War Factory, Propaganda. All things you might not be able to do. This is actually kind of nice, though. The Battlemaster coming forward might have left himself a little bit exposed at his base. But he should easily be able to now kill these oils. Is he? I don't think he should capture them. Yeah, there is another tank Battlemaster here. I think it's going to slip past this time. Yeah, it does. I think Lift-TruCK's going to see that as well. Yeah, denying the oils is the sensible decision. That's good from the... You've got to do it. He's now aware of the Battlemaster that's gotten in here. Okay, does need to get these tank hunters away. Probably should get his GAT killing these as well. Lots to focus on. Does lose... he loses a dozer. Still 1 dozer left, though. It's going to immediately chuck another war factory down. And do we have any air? And there's a nuke. A quick nuke. Yeah, he wants the nuke mix. Or maybe he just sees the direction the game's going, even. Hello, Hummy. Welcome to you, my man. Yeah, Battlemaster goes down. DaVinci does actually have the XP lead here, which is kind of interesting to see. Could actually take that building for himself, could be annoying. But yeah, this is where it gets a little scary. Lift very much anticipating. Could he go for the dozer hunt? He could actually, you know. Ah, no. Go. He had a chance. He's lost the chance already, but that actually could have been a really nice move. I'd say he had a 2-second window where he could have literally gone in here, gone there, and probably got that, and then taken the power out, and then Lift stuffed. I think there was a window there. I really do. Could have been a really nice idea there. So DaVinci's now seen the oil, so he knows what he's up against. He is going to take that building on the right. That's nice to see. There's another bunker. Could potentially headbutt this. Could be very tricky, though. He wants that hunt, doesn't he? Yeah, Lift's not going to let him get away with it. Not that easily. He fancies the engagement, but that is still quite a lot. And yeah, nice idea, but the end result is losing. Yeah, Nuke Mix. Oh, yeah, that's where it starts to get painful. And everything gets wrecked. And just like that, Lift-TruCK, doing one engagement, Lift-TruCK is massively in the lead on the XP as well. DaVinci is immediately going to have to sell everything here. These elixirs could potentially get work done. Does he now just... this thing though, right. Nice idea with the ECM. I think he was trying to... Yeah, he knows it's over. That's GG. It's very tough. I thought the tank had a little bit more of a chance there, but yeah, maybe if anything, it just favours the nuke even more. Okay. We do have our next replay. It's working like clockwork, I have to say. That's one thing that has been pretty good. Let me just add a score to Lift-TruCK. Before I forget to do that, he is now 4-1 in the lead. And we will now go downloads. Into here. Copy you. Copy you. And there we go. Okay. Trying to keep this going as quickly as possible. But yeah, alright. Hello, Killer in the chat, by the way. GNX, in case I didn't say hi to you. Badara, welcome as well. Alright, game number 6. Let's see it. Yeah, this is then going to be another interesting one. See how both players fare here. So we've got DaVinci this time in the bottom, playing as the nuke in purple. Top side, Lift-TruCK. This time with the task of winning as the tank general on oxygen against the nuke. That is DaVinci. We will see if he can do it. I honestly think in that the trick was trying to hunt the opponent, right? I mean, that Lix had a window. And I think DaVinci obviously can't quite see what we can see, so he didn't go for it. But if you think about what that Lix really achieved in the end, it achieved absolutely nothing. So it might as well go on for a Hail Mary and try and get a hunt in, no? And I just wonder if we'll see that from Lift-TruCK this game. In fact, we're actually going to see it very early on. I don't think I mind this. Finn Dharma, the legend himself, welcome to you, my man. Good to see you in the chat, mate. Really good to see you. Okay, 2 supplies, not great on the collection there. That's not going to help when you're trying to go for a very expensive build order. We do, meanwhile, have an oil grab attempt, which he should be successful in. The real question will be, does he get the hunt? I think that's what he's going to aim for here. But yeah, am I a prophet? I don't know. I have no idea what happens in this game. That is genuinely just me guessing. It just seems like one of the few ways that the tank can do something against the nuke here. Let's see then. Nice and early. First Battle Master is going to be very useful. So he sees it now. Question. Whoa. Barrels going up. That was kind of cool. Does he buy enough time to get that oil? Yes. He does actually therefore get $1,000. And it literally will just be $1,000. But you know what? It's better than nothing. It's essentially paid for the capture building upgrade, which you've already got that anyway. Lift-TruCK with the instant pull. And actually will save said Lift-TruCKs. Oh, why is that? That was weird. Wasn't firing or anything. Okay, it does save them. Obviously, he's on the 3rd supply now as well. Do we have 3 supplies from DaVinci? Yes. It's going to at least capture that. Why not? Gats in the middle, but this is where you kind of need a bit of a combo of units. Can't really just have one or the other. Now, actually, Lift-TruCK's going to even deny that. I do like this. Like, the little things in the game. Like, why not, right? It's going to take that fight on, and why not? Gats are out of position here. And just like that, Lift-TruCK fancies a little bit of a poke, and he gets himself 2 trucks for it. Very, very nicely done from him. Yeah, Lift-TruCK, I have to say, he's looked really sharp this set. Really, really, really good. He is very much looking like the master status that he's been given. He's just everywhere. I mean, you got these 3 gats. They're going to get completely stomped by these 2 outposts. There are ECMs out now, but maybe his best bet here is to just turn into them and make them damage themselves. But no, now he does it a little bit late. Yeah, a little bit late there. But there is now an Overlord. 2 elixirs on the left-hand side will find the prop. That's a painful hit. Should, however, be all he loses, but at this point, there are no gats coming. And there's more trucks being picked off. Very nicely done from Lift-TruCK. Just got DaVinci on a wild goose fight. And meanwhile, the Lix here wrecks. And actually, he's 2-star already. Slowly creeping on 3-star. Look at the amount of XP DaVinci's got. 57 XP. And honestly, I honestly would be so... Okay, he has just killed something else, the men in here. But it's crazy efficiency from Lift-TruCK, this. And the tank horde can start now. Is remembering to take this building in the corner. Very easily forgotten about. That's nicely done from him. That CC positioning is dying to be caught by a Lotus, isn't it? I think, yeah, if he just sort of skirts round this, that's probably his best bet. Just go round. Like, just outrun your opponent. Oh, that's nice. He's even on it with that. Won't get the dozer. No way. Does get a truck for his troubles. Might even get... Oh, he gets 2 trucks. Not... Probably is worth it, actually. There's suddenly a pretty scary little army here, however. What does DaVinci do behind this? Going for another prop. And does deny this in the end. Knows he has to run away. I think that's... You can't take that on. Autoloaders are probably being researched from this propaganda as we speak. More elixirs are now in. And yeah, he just doesn't have the gat numbers at his base. That one just surviving. Cancels the prop. Okay. I think the word that I'd describe Lift-TruCK here with these elixirs is irritating. Just can't get his prop up. And at this rate, he's in danger of losing his CC. And I think that's his only dozer. Very nice micro there from DaVinci, actually. Nice little hit and run on the ECMs. But he's having a really hard time. I think that's now empty and gone in there. Will we see a nuke actually come out of Lift-TruCK? Not yet. We're going to see a CC build, which I think is a good choice. He's going to kill that because he can. Gats will chase, but to no avail. And that is actually a pretty stacked bunker. And he doesn't know it. Oh, wow. DCM does now kick in, but he did lose Battlemasters there and he didn't need to. They all eventually go down. CC now in place. This supply is going to get rebuilt. It actually got, I'm pretty sure it got sold. Might have got killed, I can't remember. I've heard Lotus over there. Just to recapture this. Very nice. Yeah, DaVinci's very much up against it here. And this is... That's actually Lift-TruCK. Wow, okay. Is that on the oil straight away? Probably. Probably is. Oil loaders now out. And Lift-TruCK is taking control of the map. Yep, oil goes. And it's rough this for DaVinci. It really is. Really, really rough. I don't think you can build that either whilst that tower exists. That's just begging to be killed. All of that is begging to be killed. But this is a very scary army. Do we get a nuke yet? Still no nuke from... I'd like to see the nuke just because these... Ooh. Holy moly. Wow. So yeah, what you saw... You're seeing a Vet 3 nuke cannon is what you're saying. Some people might say that's a bug. It's a bug in the game, but it wasn't deliberately done. His army did come in at that exact moment. And what happened was... This nuke cannon fired, and then it immediately reloaded and fired again because the speaker tower bonus came in. And there's a bug in the game whereby when that happens, it essentially reloads automatically. So that nuke cannon's now pretty overpowered. And just like that, DaVinci kind of has brought himself back into the game a little bit. Does need to be careful in his base. Going to go for a nuke himself. That'll be the perfect way to deal with these helixes. Yeah, that is a pretty mad nuke cannon right there. What a shot. That's got to be a screenshot in there, surely. So no, the barrels helped, but no, it was a double fire from the nuke cannon. Yeah, the barrels definitely caused that extra bit of damage. I'm pretty sure they were dead anyway. DaVinci was warming up, right? Yeah. 300 people. Very nice to see. That's got to be a record, surely. I actually have no idea what my live viewer record is. It's not really something I track. But it's probably not far off. Not a very sneaky Lotus on the right-hand side here. That actually could potentially be devastating. And could be used to get a potential hunt in, maybe? That, again, is another way to win. DaVinci stabilised here, actually, a little bit. The artillery went on the oil. I didn't even see that. That's poor casting from me. Apologies, everyone. But yeah, no oils on the map left. It is just pure money. These overlords are probably dead. Oh, my word. Yeah, it needs to get... that's a shame. That nuke cannon was a sight to behold. And there is a pretty nice poke on the right-hand side now. We got some flamers here as well. This is what I meant earlier. The army is going to chase this. Flamers, however... it does get in. And that is very nice combination play there. Nuke MiGs are now in, but... Helix is going to catch him cold. So frustrating. And he's got a flame. That flamer should get caught by that gat at the very least. DaVinci's going to need to... I mean, Lift-TruCK's floating 14k. Shouldn't really be doing that. 6k for DaVinci alone. The flamer's gotten in. Oh, my word. Wow. It's so painful. And actually, yeah, now's the point where it's pounced. That gat... It doesn't do enough, no. I think, just like that, we've seen the end for DaVinci. He does deal with that flamer on the left, but he's lost so much. And the combination between ground and air, very, very nice. Really, really nice. Very, very, very nicely executed here from Lift-TruCK. Showing why he's a master. Production completely cut. He is trying to get himself back to nuke MiGs, but there's surely too little now. Lift-TruCK can just take the entire map. And he's floating 15k. I'd love to see him get a load of nukes. That'd be cool. That'd be the size thing to do here. Yeah, very, yeah, GG. It's very nicely done there from Lift-TruCK to be able to do that whilst floating as tank. That is no mean easy feat. And DaVinci is a very, very good player, but Lift-TruCK's just playing at another level right now. It's a scarily good 0 hour from him here. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay. Do we have... We have this. Alright. We have the map that I cannot pronounce. Thermopylae. Thermopylae. I don't know. Something like that. Some word that I should probably know the meaning of, but don't. Okay. So Lift is now on match point. We do have another game in. So let's go and see that. Let me just double check I did the scoreboard. Yes, I did. 5-1 lead. Match point, and it is now match number 7. So this could be the last game. We don't know yet. I've got no idea. But here we go. We start at the top then with DaVinci in the purple as Nuke. Oh, bottom side we've got Truck playing in blue as Vanilla USA. Okay. That concerned sound is not exactly what you want to hear. The reason I have a concerned sound is because the USA is way better than Nuke. It's as simple as that. I think on a map like this you have a little bit more of a chance, but it's rough. It's rough. And I reckon on this map, how many times has DaVinci probably played on this map? I'm not convinced. He'll probably know it enough. It looks like he's going to do something fun. Yeah, it's going to be Gatliks and Tank Hunters. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he has to try something different, as it's very rough on this map. For those not familiar, we've got supplies on the left. Loads of them. Supplies on the right. Not so many of them. Ton of supplies here. And here, they're your expansion points. There's an oil safe in your base. Probably another oil somewhere, frankly, but honestly, my map knowledge here is limited. Got supplies here, which could easily be blown up by the dam. Not really much there. For all I know, that's a building you can kill and you get £10 million. Will we get a... Yes, we will. Okay, very nice. However, that is still going to be very annoying. Needs to pull that away. Dozer could... Yeah, he does get away with it. Okay. I think I covered the map. Yeah, obviously supplies here in the middle. Yeah, I covered the map. Alright, there's also this really random, kind of nice run from top to bottom, which I think can be forgotten about sometimes. It's actually a very nice map. It's a bit big for my liking, but it's nice. Okay, we're going to get a Gatliks here. It is indeed a Gatliks, but it doesn't deny any oil. And Lift-TruCK's now already well aware of what he's up against. Will buy a little bit of time for DaVinci to expand, which is exactly what he's doing. But Lift-TruCK off the back of this is on 2 oils. That was what I missed, wasn't it? Is the oil that's this side of the Roman ruins, or whatever you want to call that. Colosseum ruins, whatever it's meant to be. A couple of these are coming out then. This is the reason. The other reason it sucks for Nuke is because you can't build normal MiGs. You know, it's great when you get to a Nuke, but if you don't get to that, it's pretty rubbish. And he's in a bit of trouble here, I think. That Lick's opting to run away when I think it just has to try and damage it as much as possible. Yeah, here we go. But this is too late. Ooh, nearly gets it, actually. Yeah. He's going to try and be aggressive on the right-hand side. Whilst defending in this left-hand side. Probably needs to get a few tank hunters here. He can afford it. It'll help him hold his ground. Nuke Battlemasters can help as well. Do we have Search and Destroy? Yeah, we do, already. Well, I say we have it. We don't have it, but... we have the Strategy Center. And yeah, something like this is just... gets made mincemeat of when you got this. When you hear this from DaVinci, you just think, ugh. Ooh. I don't know what Lift-TruCK was doing there, though. Forces the unnecessary evacs, so to speak. Battlemaster could be nice. Doesn't quite get the damage done. Might nick this oil off him, actually. Will temporarily nick this oil off him. But yeah, what can Red Guard really do against Search and Destroy Tovies? Not a lot. Not something like this. He needs to probably get some nuke MiGs as soon as possible. I think that's really your only chance here. Without that, you're pretty good. Spamming all these, I'm not so sure about. Ooh. He does go forward here. Okay, very nicely done. Dozer will get wrecked. There is an Overlord out. Okay. But the building here is going to really hurt, I think. And yeah, Lift-TruCK's in the base now. This is where it starts getting really, really tough for the nuke. He's going to try and combo here with the ECM and the Overlords. I think that's a nice move. But yeah, it's going to be tough this. Really, really tough for DaVinci. There's another army coming in soon. Big laser locks inbound, I'm sure. That should be a big boom. Yeah, okay. Does hold. But, there's a Colonel Burn. We'll reveal the Colonel Burn, but yeah, he's everywhere. DaVinci's just struggling to keep up here. Won't lose that, at least, but the Colonel Burn alone is devastating. Oil already down. Does have the oils in them. No, he doesn't. He's about to lose that one as well. So he's gone from 3 oils to none in but an instant. That Colonel Burton's such a nuisance as well. Spoke too soon. That probably takes both buildings out, though. Let's have a look at that, actually. He sells it. Yeah, he had to. He had to sell it. No choice. Truck's just looking very comfortable here. Let's not forget, he's the better army. I really think without nuke MiGs on a map this big, I don't really know what chance you got as the nuke against USA. It's very, very tough. This very, very tough. And sometimes you get a map that makes it easier for the imbalanced matchup, but sometimes you get a situation where it's harder. And I think this is a situation where it's harder. I think it just makes it even better for the USA, a map like this. It's long, thin. Like, there's just loads of places you can work. It's just very, very tough. DaVinci hunted. Yeah, no, he wasn't hunted. He did have that there. Yeah, I think that was fair enough. GG's well played. I did see DaVinci just in the chat as that was happening as well. GG's well played, DaVinci. I think you gave that a right good go. Very, very hard against Lift-TruCK, who was absolutely on fire. It's just practically flawless. And the fact that you actually got 1 on the scoreboard, personally, I think is very well played. So well done to you, mate. Yeah, very well done, Lift-TruCK. I've just seen him in the chat as well. Congrats to you. He progresses through to round 4. We will remind ourselves of one thing very, very quickly here, actually. So just bear with me whilst the 2 players are in the chat. 1 second, let me just fix this. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. What we do want to come up with is home. Oh, where is it? Let's actually get you guys into where I'm looking. What I wanted to look at, in fact, actually, one thing I should say, guys, is in about 20 minutes time, I'm going to do this now. So basically, YouTube has introduced a raid feature. Now, the plan was for this raid feature to kick in and to redirect you guys all to Pidix's stream. However, that would have only happened if Pidix was live, which he actually isn't. What I will do is I'll keep the stream on. And at least, hopefully, Pidix will have at least fired his up so that it'll do a bit of a redirect. But yeah, just in case that doesn't work, Pidix is about to start streaming a very epic set, which is here, Ninja Fargo. It's going to be a very, very good set, this. So I'd thoroughly recommend anyone that's still here to go and catch that in 15 minutes' time. If you are still here, I'm going to make sure that it redirects to that anyway. As soon as this stream fires up, that should be the signal for that. But yeah, let's just look quickly. So DaVinci and lead information. Here we go. This is what we format prize pool split. This is what I want to look at. So if you made round 3, then you're in 9th to 16th. Is that right? I'm sure. So final. Yeah. I think that's right, isn't it? Oh my God, I'm actually not sure. Yeah, it must be. It is. So in DaVinci's case, he's already won $124, which for winning 2 games to 0, not too bad. Lifter's already guaranteed himself at least $620, and I think he'll fancy his chances in the next round as well. So he's going to get up pretty quickly here. So yeah, it's just a quick reminder of everyone. AK Bologna and Oxygen, $10,000, obviously amazing. $1,800. Labro, Findama with a legendary $1,000. It's a massive donation. Should probably be blue, this. Special topic kind of levels, really. Anything 1,000 plus should be a special topic in its own right. B Legacy with 533, which is obviously massive. Myself with 500. And Loladin, very generous with 300. Equally, red versus blue with 300. Well, not quite equally. $2.76 less equally, but you get the point. Jazz with over 200 himself. Dari, 145. All of anything more than that, all these donations are very, very generous. So well done, everyone. A big thank you for doing your bit. let's have a look at the bracket quickly. Again, spoiler alert. This might spoil for some people. But let's have a little look. So we now see Lift-TruCK progress. He's going to play against Boyka in round 4. Another very interesting game. And Boyka himself was victorious yesterday, obviously, against Raging K 6-3, which was on my channel yesterday. To be honest with you, I might have actually just spoiled it for people, and I might have actually given myself less views, but I did say spoiler alert, so there you go. At that point, we've got Ninja Fargo's about to happen. The winner of that, spoiler alert, will face Vivid. Tumstep will face Marika in round 4 as well. Probably some semi-predictable round 4s coming in at this point. You basically got the part of the tournament where all the masters and known long-term experts are coming into play. Staz himself making good progress. He will face either SR Mad or Xscale. People will imagine that'll be Xscale. That round 4 there will be very spicy. How much you can be sure of. But yeah, all looking very nice. We really are getting towards the tail end now of this tournament. What I want to see quickly now is, see what I mean. I want this to show. I don't want to end the stream just yet, because otherwise I'm not sure if this YouTube raid thing is going to work or not. I kind of want a few viewers to just stay, just in case, just to see if it works or not. But yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Let's just see what else we can garner from this. Not really a lot. I've kind of gone through everything. There's only so much you can talk about. We will have a quick look, a little sneak peek with round 4. Quarterfinals, of course. When we say round 4, we really mean quarterfinals. If it goes 5-5, if any of them go 5-5, it's an air mirror on Oxygen, which frankly would be kind of amazing to see. So hopefully one of them does go to a decider. Be very interesting all round to see what happens with those games. And then if what else is there? It's also worth noting that it goes up to best of 13 in that round. So very much starts to get a bit that much more spicier. But yeah, those are the main things to note. I think the last thing to really go over is let's just double check what games are actually coming up for round 3 and just make sure everyone is aware of that. Matches, that's what we want. Right, okay, he's gone live. This is good. So this game is about to happen. So I will end my stream shortly, and if you are still in it, it should redirect you. But if not, the link is available on this link here is available in my comments, or what do you ever call it? Description. Description's the one I want. And then even if you can't follow or don't follow that and you click here, then hopefully YouTube redirects you. Otherwise, it's we've got that says pending, but that's incorrect. That game's oh no, it hasn't. It's pending. I'm being stupid. SR Mad versus Xscale will be tomorrow at 3:15 in the afternoon. But yeah, this one's going to be now. That's actually going to be me signing off. So thank you, huge thank you to everyone for watching. That was a bit of an epic. Another epic just about to come up. Reminder on Piddick's channel. Hopefully you get redirected there. But yeah, take care, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.